going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. We're going daily throughout the whole summer transfer window here on YouTube to keep you guys up to date every single step of the way with all the latest Manchester City transfer news. So do subscribe, it is free. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, and also don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts or what you make of these transfers in the comments below. So we're going to start off this video by speaking about the outs, and we've got a very interesting update when it comes to Joao Cancelo. Now, Fabrizio Romano was reporting last night that Joao Cancelo to Barcelona, it is back on. Cancelo left out of Manchester City's squad once more, this time for Man City's opening Premier League game against Burnley. Barcelona, they want Cancelo. Apparently, he is a priority signing that Barcelona want to get done. The biggest problem that you've got when it comes to this transfer is Man City want a permanent transfer. Again, no fee being mentioned about just how low City would go to sell Joao Cancelo, but Barcelona are believed to only be in a position right now to sign him on loan rather than permanently. And I don't think Manchester City will allow Cancelo, certainly not this early into the window. Even though we're in August, we're still relatively early into the window. It'll only be a day or two before transfer deadline day where Man City don't have room in their squad and they want Cancelo to go, that they may contemplate a good loan fee to loan him out instead. As of right now, Man City pushing for a permanent transfer. We know Barcelona have just got some funds from the sale of Ousmane Dembele to PSG, so they could use some of them funds to sign Cancelo again. It's all about the price and how much Man City are wanting for Cancelo. All I'm going to say is I am absolutely flabbergasted that there isn't a lot of Premier League interest in Joao Cancelo, because to me, Joao Cancelo improves every single Premier League team out there, and I am amazed there aren't clubs circling, sniffing around Joao Cancelo, trying to poach him from Manchester City by offering him a good deal. And as I said, it mesmerises me that there's not too much interest in Cancelo and Laporte. All I can think of is Man City have just completely ruled out a sale to the Premier League. But as the clock ticks towards transfer deadline day and the possibility of a loan becomes more feasible, will Man City sell to a Premier League team, or will they loan him with an option to buy or an obligation to buy or a good loan fee? That remains to be seen. But Fabrizio Romano saying very much Barcelona back on looking for Joao Cancelo. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got a big update on Jeremy Doku. Gave a good update yesterday on him if you want to go and check out yesterday's transfer update. But Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Man City are working on a deal for Jeremy Doku to come to City from Rennais over in France. Now, Manchester City apparently are close to agreeing a deal for personal terms with Jeremy Doku, which is a big hurdle to get sorted, because that to me suggests no longer are we looking at Man City just being interested. Man City now want Jeremy Doku, and getting that agreement in place with him for personal terms then means there's only one thing left to sort, and that is the fee, and finding an agreement with Rennais for Jeremy Doku to become a Manchester City player. As of right now, I'm not aware that discussions have taken place between City and Rennais, other than I imagine opening conversations asking for a price, which Man City either feel can be negotiated down or Man City are happy to pay. And then once that happens, Man City then, once they've got that agreement in place with the player, which could come this weekend, once that's all done and dusted, Man City then will sit down with Rennais to try and get that deal sorted. Now, Jeremy Doku isn't new to Manchester City, and he also isn't new to the JSGC transfers. We were speaking about him back in 2020, and apparently Man City have been following Jeremy Doku's progress since 2017. So this is a player that they've been tracking for 6 years, that Man City are interested in, that have been drawing all the information, all the research to make sure that he is the right player for Manchester City. Because let's not forget, whilst he's a winger, he's also a very quick winger who offers something completely different to the rest of that of Manchester City's squad. So bringing him in and spending a lot of money, I've heard 50 to 60 million euros is what could be used here to get this transfer done. It's a lot of money to go and invest, and Man City will want Jeremy Doku to come into the first team squad and will want him to be working with Manchester City's starting 11 for him to try and develop his game to regularly become become a starting 11 player for Manchester City. As I said, the advantage we've got here with Jeremy Doku, not only is he a really good age and really adaptable, but also a player that can learn from Pep, learn from the coaches, can get better game by game, and Man City could just get themselves here a really bright gem who could burst right onto the scene in the Premier League. I've not seen Jeremy Doku too much to be able to comment on what he may be able to bring to Manchester City. All I know is he's quick. Man City don't have that many quick wingers, so bringing in somebody who offers something a little bit different to what we've already got, to me, gets a thumbs up. And Riyad Mahrez leaving as well. I think the last thing we need is a ball-playing winger, where I feel like we're already covered with that. Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, all very good with their ball distribution. We don't have too many direct players who can draw defenders away, who may free up space for some of our other outstanding attacking assets, including that of Erling Haaland. So Jeremy Doku, to me, would be a smart bit of business for Man City to get done. It's all about what price can we get for him and getting that agreement in place. Agreement for personal terms, though, close to being done, and certainly one to keep an eye on. And my impression is Man City are looking at 2 more signings in this window, a winger and a central midfielder. And speaking of central midfielders, moves us nicely onto an update on Lucas Paqueta. Now, David Moyes, manager at West Ham, has said that Manchester City have made an offer for Lucas Paqueta, but says it doesn't meet West Ham's value, so it's not being accepted. I presume that this is a verbal offer made by Manchester City and not an official submitted bid. Man City will not submit an official bid for a player unless they 100% are certain that that bid will be accepted. That is not how Man City do their business. Go and watch my Declan Rice videos from earlier in the transfer window if you want me to dig a little bit deeper into how Man City do their business. Now, Mohamed Bouhafsi over on Twitter, I've not dealt with this source before, so I don't know how reliable this information is, but interestingly, he says that a 6-year contract, personal terms, have been agreed between Manchester City and Lucas Paqueta. Only the fee needs to be sorted with West Ham. Manchester City are apparently prepared to go up to 85 million euros. We're looking at a deal worth north of 70 million pounds here. Apparently, it's all about the bonuses and add-ons once more with this deal. We had this with Declan Rice when dealing with West Ham. We had this with Joško Gvardiol when dealing with RB Leipzig. It's all about these bonuses. Man City are very patient in the market. They're very good at getting this deal done. West Ham are saying they want 110 million euros. They'll be using the basis of Moyes Caicedo's pending transfer, which is set to go to Chelsea now, not Liverpool. They'll be using that as a value to be able to price Lucas Paqueta. They'll probably be having a look at the confirmed transfer of Harry Kane from Spurs to Bayern Munich as well, as using that as a base price to try and have a look at how much top Premier League talents are going for them to try and get a good deal. To me, Man City don't want to be overspending here for Lucas Paqueta. Whilst I think he's a good player, I certainly don't think he's 110 million euros type of player, in my complete honest opinion. But the market's inflated, the market's broken out there. Just how much do Man City want Lucas Paqueta? Things have been complicated over the last 24 hours. The hamstring injury that's come back for Kevin de Bruyne, he's out for 6-8 weeks, maybe 2 months for Manchester City. So I would say that Man City right now need a central midfielder, and because of that, West Ham will know that City will come crawling once more for Lucas Paqueta. It could just give them a little bit of an edge when it comes to the negotiations. How much are Man City prepared to spend on him? The one thing Man City do have going in their favour, Lucas Paqueta wants to join Manchester City, and even better than that, he wants to force through a move to Manchester City. He feels like this time is now for him to get this big move to Manchester City. He wants to go to Manchester City. So that could give Man City a little bit of leverage when it comes to our negotiations for Lucas Paqueta, but certainly things hotting up, things warming up when it comes to Jeremy Doku, Lucas Paqueta, very much looking like the 2 players that City are looking for when it comes to wingers and central midfielders, respectively. When I do get the latest information for you guys, of course, I will keep you up to date with my daily transfer updates for you guys to look forward to. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. It is free. Also, don't forget social media links down in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Go and check out my TikTok. The link to that is in the description. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, and most importantly, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. And I'll be back again later on today with a live transfer show for 20 or 30 minutes for you guys to look forward to. We can chat all things transfers. We could speak about post-Burnley as well, and looking forward to the Super Cup and some of the talking points from that game as well. I'll have the link out later. I'll be going live probably later on this morning for you guys to look forward to, so I'll see you then. If not, I will see you tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.